What did you learn from the last 2.5 weeks?
I'm going to be real. The biggest thing I learned was relationships, whether it's friends, family, people you think you're closest to. Like if you don't, for example, for me, it's like my family I was with. I used to be in the same house, you know what I mean, for how many years until I moved out. Like that dynamic that used to be there of all you together is still there. And it's weird to see unfold in front of you. You know, how things don't change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How to like simply you can go back to that feeling, you know? I don't know. I think that's what I realized.
Word.
Welcome back. Welcome home. You are here.
Where you
Podcast. The boys are reunited.
We're back.
We're back in town. Feels good. I'm a day back. Jet lagged out of my mind. Sick out of my mind. Sick with it. Shout out to the realist partner of the You're Here podcast. Anytime Actors Lab. AnytimeActorsLab.com. They got a free online consultation right now. Classes are filling up. If you're trying to learn acting, if you're trying to live truthfully through imaginary circumstances. Is that what it is? Under imaginary circumstances. I was very close. It's the best acting teaching you're going to get right now. I'm just saying it. Sorry. Other people, other places, you can hear it from all the actors we had on the podcast. You don't get much out there. But I'm telling you, Adam Louder in the Dallas-Fort Worth area is doing it right. Damn right. And get on that website, AnytimeActorsLab.com, and sign up. What else we do? Patreon.com. Patreon.com. It always goes first. Patreon.com/YouAreHerePodcast. Dude, if you want to just throw us a bone, if you like what we do, we have Jason, a new.
Yep. Put him on the screen.
Dude, he's on the screen. See, he's solidified in the history of people who gave to us. Yeah. Right? And that's cool. We appreciate it, and we got some new lights. Things look a little different. That's what we do. You give us money, we put it back into the thing. That's how it works. And that's how it should be.
So give us your money.
Twitch.tv/YourHerePodcast. We're not going to be streaming today because your boy's tired, and there's a bit of a problem. But we Twitch Mondays, Tuesdays, nights. And if you want to get notified, go to twitch.tv/YourHerePodcast and click the follow button. And you're going to get that notification right to your... We're going to send you a cute little message, you know? And you'll know, and you can click on it, and you can watch us. We play games live. We talk to each other. We talk to the chat. We react. We watch videos. It's just a fun time. Us after the podcast. Boom. And we're back. He's just so back.
Damn. You changed, man. Dude, it's crazy. I'm so glad you're like there.
Yo, I'm kind of glad to be back too.
I've been here in an empty house.
I thought that was a lie. I'm really not glad to be back, to be honest.
Damn.
But I'm gonna be real.
Well, we gotta talk your shit.
I went to Japan for the past 2 weeks.
I haven't talked to you about it yet.
I know.
Really.
Not one thing.
So let's get into it.
I've been in Japan the past 2 weeks. We went down to Osaka.
Yeah. My
brother lives out there. It's the first time I've seen him in 2 years. Was supposed to see him before COVID, but
he got skinny. What happened to him?
Dude, he got ripped. Is what he got.
Damn.
Kid's V'd out.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We went to the gym together.
Really?
We went to the gym.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
And he's throwing up some weight.
Your boy can lift a little more, but
of course.
I'm just, a clean 100 pounds heavier than him.
Hurt your knee again,
I'm a clean 100 pounds heavier than him, but I can lift more.
But you hurt your knee again?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I actually didn't. No.
Okay.
I didn't hurt my knee. It's actually better. I can actually like, you know when you get in bed and you put your knee down? I can now put weight on it.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, I don't even know where to start with the trip.
Yeah, how do you?
Dude, I'm gonna be real. It didn't really feel like a vacation.
Why is that?
Because we were doing things every day. I'm gonna be real. 20,000 plus steps every day.
That's not my kind of vacation.
Yeah, but you know what?
You saw a lot.
It was different because we had my parents came with us. Yeah. They haven't seen him in 5 years. It had to be done, right? It was long overdue. They had to see the place. I'm gonna be real. I really want to see your reaction to Japan because my parents' reaction is they're dumbfounded. They don't know what to
Yeah,
think
it's totally
or what to do.
different than what they're used to.
It's a complete. I didn't really think about it. I don't know why I think when culture shock is inevitable, right?
Mhm.
It's a homogenous culture. You know what I mean? There's a lot of
What does that
tradition.
mean? You're using big words now because I don't know what that means.
It's all like one people.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, gotcha. You came back using homogenous now, you know?
Homogenous. Is that milk, dude?
Okay.
You don't drink your milk.
No.
But yeah, it's one culture. Like old tradition is still very much a part of the culture.
Right.
You know, currently
Yeah.
in society. There's certain like rules and stuff that in America is kind of normal to do, but in Japan it's not really normal to do.
Give me one.
Some examples. On the train,
Yeah.
no talking.
No talking.
No.
Why is that?
Or not being loud.
You could
Like,
whisper.
I'm going to be real. It's a full city that is
You
burping.
You sound rough.
throat burp. Hey, dude, come on. Your boy's sick. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I can
it's
bleep out the throat burps.
No, it's okay.
I'll edit every throat burp out.
Don't
All
do
right?
that. Don't do that.
I'll painstakingly
Keep
do
them
it.
in, man.
But think of it. I think I looked it up. I don't know if I think it has 3 times more people than New York.
What?
Yes.
Osaka?
In Japan.
In Japan. Oh, in Japan. Okay.
Yeah. But it's smaller than New York. I'm pretty sure.
Whoa.
I think. Now, don't quote me on this. This sounds like terrible science
Some
or logic.
geography, yeah.
But it's some sort of like crazy amount that I don't know.
Okay.
But it's such a densely populated area.
Yeah.
Like right when you're flying over, it's like just little specks, just everything. You know,
Yeah.
buildings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you go outside, it's a bustling city,
Mhm.
but it's so quiet.
That's
No one's
so
talking.
Weird.
No one's doing any. Like you don't hear any. It's quiet. It makes no sense. Cars are like electric. They don't run loud. It's not like huge engines. You know what I mean? It's super tiny cars. It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
dude, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
It's
I
more
remember
peaceful?
seeing my parents like they were just like looking around like what is this place? You know what I mean? Like it's a
Yeah.
foreign which it is. It is a foreign country.
Super foreign.
But it's definitely an experience. And I don't know why when I first went there, I guess maybe I just did a lot. I loved learning about Japan before I ever visited.
Yeah, you were.
And I think I was just ready,
Right,
for
right.
the culture shock. So it didn't really hit me that hard.
like you
but
knew the culture.
yes,
They didn't know the
They
culture.
don't know any.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. My dad pretending to be a samurai is
Oh.
not the greatest thing
No.
to do.
That maybe was.
But it's funny sometimes in a moment.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I went to the countryside. We went to it's called a ryokan. It's like a resort hotel, but it's old traditional style. You put on the jinbei, dude.
The djembe.
The freaking, you saw the pictures,
robe,
dude.
right?
The robe, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
walking.
yeah.
You walk around the place in that. You have dinner in it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do you have the slippers on too and everything?
You don't need slippers now. You
barefoot?
could. You could.
Barefoot?
Yeah, you go barefoot.
Wow.
It's all tatami mats, dude. And
What's
the
the
best
tatami?
part,
What's that?
it's like the, I think it's bamboo.
Oh,
the
thin-
flooring.
the-
Yeah.
yeah.
It's all mats. It's like
Yeah.
very thinly
Word.
string.
Woven.
But
Sick with it.
we like you go there. We went to dinner. Then we went to the whole idea with this place. It's like you go there and it's like a bathhouse, just a huge bathhouse. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you go and you're dressed. It's like all old style.
Mm-hmm.
There's a public bath. There's like private baths and stuff. And your boy's gonna get naked with everyone else and go in the bath.
Of course.
And I'm gonna be real. Me and my brother had serious talks, and it was the best thing in the world.
Wow.
Dude, there's
No
nothing better.
clothes and
There's nothing better than. Dude, let me run you through this. I know I tried to convince you of
Yeah,
this
walk me through it.
many times.
Walk me through it.
But dude,
Do we need to do this?
we do need to do this.
Podcast in the bathhouse?
If you want, you can go.
Well, talk me through it. Try and convince me.
All right. So right after dinner, dude, we had the kaiseki dinner, which is traditional style Japanese foods.
What does that mean? What is in
I mean, it's like the local fishes, the local herbs, the local plants.
Oh, shit.
All like fancy style, like art pieces, basically.
Ooh-wee.
You're cooking the matsutake beef, dude. That's probably not what it's called. Matsuyama, I think, or something like that. Specific for that region, the ise ebi, dude. The ise lobster. The one that's only there. And they're putting that on the freaking grill and you cook it on a hot plate. And dude, it's just the best food in the world. It's the freshest fish. And then you go after, and you're like, oh man, I'm feeling. Honestly, actually, no, you're not
You
even
don't
feeling
feel
bad.
bad.
You don't feel bad because all the portions are so small
And it's organic.
and it's just amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't feel like shit after.
Yeah, of course
Any
not.
meal.
Of course not.
Any meal, you don't feel bad.
You have a bowl of cereal here, you feel like shit.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah,
You have any food here, you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
man, I'm just gonna. So you do that, you eat, you're like, man, that was great. And you're like, you know what? Let's go relax.
Mhm.
Go to the bathhouse, the onsen.
Mm.
Men and women split up. They got their own thing. You got a
Okay.
little locker room. You put
Okay.
your stuff in.
Yeah.
You undress. Now you go into the bath area. First thing you do, you go to, it's basically like a bunch of different like shower kind of little stall things, but it's like open.
Right.
So you're sitting there, you're talking.
Oh, it's stalls, but they're open.
Yeah. It's like separated. but
Shower
like-
stalls.
Yeah, but you also sit down on like a little seat
Okay.
and you have like, it's like a little shower thing in a mirror and you're basically just washing yourself before you go in the baths.
Oh, okay.
So you
Got
do
it.
that first.
Got
You
it.
shampoo, you clean up, you
Yeah. Like
do
a gym
all that.
locker almost.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you do all that.
Gym locker.
And we're talking, whatever, we're joking. We're finally together after so long. And
Yeah, yeah.
I finally feel like myself, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
out there.
That shower was it.
Oh my God. But just like that the dynamic with me and my brother,
You and your
like
brother.
I miss that, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
instantly back when we're
Yeah.
together,
Yeah.
which is the best. So we do that and then we're like, all right, let's go into baths. So you go outside, dude.
Mm.
And it's just the mountainside. Like the trees. Dude,
Mm.
there's just chestnut trees.
Mm.
And they look beautiful and like it's sunset. You go out and it's just like a hot stone outdoor bath. They're just like old dudes just like chilling, like looking out into the
Ah,
thing.
total.
And then me and my
peace.
brother just chilling there. It's like so hot. You can barely feel your brain.
Really?
Oh, it's so hot.
In the bath.
Yeah. But like you just get in there and you're like, oh. And there's a little seat, so like if you get too hot, you get up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have like half the body out. And we're chilling there, we're talking. Just like, I don't know. It's been years, right?
Yeah.
So we're just having the talks. And I don't know, man. There's just something about that. I guess it's almost like a vulnerability where it's like you're just completely stripped down and now you're just talking about life.
Yeah.
It's like being around the campfire almost.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you're in this like sacred place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you just converse.
It felt sacred to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there it's like a part of like normal culture to go. Like, the family goes to the bathhouse and you know
Wow.
you all clean up and
See,
know what I
that's so
mean?
cool,
After work.
man.
yeah, it was really nice, man. And then you got like a bunch of different tubs. Like you got the stone pot. It's like
Mm.
you know in like cartoons where
Yeah,
they
yeah.
cook like a pig in a
Yeah,
pot.
yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
like you go in the little pot,
You're the ramen.
basically, yeah. And
You're
they have a
the
cold one. And dude, you know what? I love a cold tub.
Really?
Dude, right after like a sauna,
the
and there's like a
hydration.
steam shower, there's
Yeah,
like the sauna. Dude, I go in that sauna like 10 minutes.
And then you
And
jump in there.
I get in that cold and I go like this.
You're like a hard boiled
And I
egg.
put
in
and I put
dude.
that towel right here and I go
Damn.
and I just stare straight. Water up to my neck.
Oof. You did a cold plunge.
Yeah.
Damn.
Felt good. 5 minutes.
Fuck yeah.
We go away.
Ooh.
My brother went, he's like, I can't do it. Yeah.
Well, that's sick. Okay.
Yeah, so there's that. We did that. Other thing, you know what it was? So mainly part of the trip is, you know, I had my parents there. It's their first time in Japan.
Right.
So a lot of it is, you know, when you show a friend in New York, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of that feeling for most of the trip.
Like you have to.
I've done mostly all the stuff we did,
Yeah.
but I did it a second time with everyone, which is
Right.
cool. You know what I mean? It's still a new experience with everyone else.
Mhm.
But there's that like little drag of, you know, having to show people stuff
Yeah, yeah,
and things
yeah.
like that. But as long as it's my family, you know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
cool. It's cool seeing the reactions of even just the food. Dude, I'm sorry. America, your food's nothing. Food sucks. It's just so bad.
Hey, man.
I'm going to be real. There's
Hey,
nothing good.
man.
There's nothing good.
Yeah, but you ever had
No, like normal day-to-day
yeah,
food.
Yeah, I get it.
Normal day-to-day food,
You never had peanut butter jelly?
we're going to die.
Yeah, yeah.
We're dying so much earlier.
Oh, definitely.
It's not good.
Definitely.
And the taste, like, just the way you feel after,
Yeah.
oh my goodness,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Even the convenience store food you were showing me, I was just like, this is miles ahead of like any Wawa I've seen.
You just have a cafe on every corner. You have coffee every corner. You have whatever you want every corner. You
Yeah.
have, it's just everything. It's just everything's there.
Okay. Okay.
And honestly, when I come back here, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go. Where do I go? I went to the supermarket Dude, I went to the supermarket yesterday to get all my groceries.
Yeah, yeah.
The first, I got cucumbers. I honestly bought everything that I wanted to make. Actually, my brother, yeah, over there.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I wanted to remake here,
Yeah, yeah.
and my brother cooked, and I want to make some of his dishes.
Yeah.
And I bought like cucumbers. Right, it's just simple.
Right.
Dude, I come back here, I open them. They're just spoiled.
Dude,
Never in Japan, man.
you can't trust it.
Dude, I'm telling you, everything is like perfect in the store.
Why is that?
And I'm gonna be real. All right, another thing I have to explain is so my brother put my parents in this place called Umeda.
Umeda.
It's basically like a part of the Osaka. It's like the most known for like it's just literally just floors and floors of like different little shopping malls, and there's like a million of them.
Got it.
And there are like 8 floors.
Wow.
And plus, it's like 2 levels of below the floor.
Oh shit!
Is just like halls.
You got subterranean.
You have all the train stations that go to every single place you ever want to go.
Damn.
Has hallways, just
It's
restaurants.
like a hive.
I'm telling you, you could live in this and not go outside, probably for 2 weeks.
That's so scary.
I'm not even joking.
That's insane.
You could do that. You could just survive. I'm gonna be real. You don't have to go outside.
That's crazy.
You really don't. You could be in your hotel, go on the elevator all the way down.
It's a hotel. So
There's like it's
staying,
connected to
and
the
then they're
hotel.
Going
It's
to
connect. There's like a hotel above.
Yeah, yeah. And
so
then
the elevator connects to it.
So you're going shopping. You're doing your food shopping.
Yeah,
You're doing everything.
and you could just get to everything through the underground.
You don't even have to go outside.
You don't even have to go outside. And I'm gonna be real. There's so many. It is very almost insane how people live that just every day.
Oh, totally.
It's like so many signage. Like my parents, they're looking around. We're trying to explain stuff to them. They can't like wrap their brain around it because it's just so much.
Yeah, too much.
You know, so it's definitely almost like an overwhelming kind of. If you're there, you know what I mean. Like that is the hub of like. It's kind of like the busiest place.
Okay.
I think in the city.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Has to be.
It's the main train station, like the main shopping station, like shopping areas and stuff. But dude, and it's crazy because everyone's just. It makes sense though, because like everyone's just all the food's amazing. Everyone's dressed like fucking
Everyone's in
designer. Just no, but even just like the young people dressed up, they're always dressed up in nice outfits. Yeah. No one's in sweatpants. Or like I'm the one dude in like baggy pants. I'm like, dude, what am I doing? What am I doing out here? I had to like dress up. I'm like, this isn't right. It's not right. It's so messed up. Everyone looks so good.
I bet, dude.
It's crazy.
Everyone I saw had every dude I saw in the video you sent me had a suit on. Every dude.
It just makes me think.
Even the drunk.
It just makes me think what we're doing here.
Oh, not. Now, let me tell you real quick.
Yeah.
Just let me interject.
I need some about you. I need some about you. I don't want to make this all me.
So what was the service like in Japan? How's the service?
The service?
Yeah.
Oh, just everyone. Dude. Like, the difference between even just flying.
That's
like not even in Japan yet.
That's
not even in Osaka yet. Dude, I'm leaving like the airport. Everyone's like, it's like TSA and all this shit. They're like, all right, go fucking get the fuck out of here. Like all this shit. And I'm like, all right, all right.
Empty your bag.
Yeah. Like, take off your shoes. The shoes are off. You see the fucking sign?
They're so mean.
Come here. And no, don't come here.
They're so mean.
They're so mean. Dude, you get there. So my flight got delayed.
That's right.
Crazy amount.
I remember that.
Crazy amount.
I thought you weren't flying.
I didn't think so either.
Yeah.
It was like over 20 hours of traveling.
Because we had torrential
And
rain.
like 6 hours of waiting.
Yeah.
No, it was a mechanical error.
Oh.
And that's great. And we don't even know if we're gonna go.
Shit.
So and we get there. I get there, and the first thing I have to do is I have to figure out how we're getting to Osaka because our flight basically got canceled because you got delayed. We had like a connecting flight from Tokyo to Osaka.
Okay.
So I go to the lady, and she's just like the cutest, nicest, small Japanese woman. She's like, and doesn't. I'm like, I'm starting to remember a little Japanese, and I'm asking blah blah blah. She knows English, of course, because they just know English there. Yeah. And most people could just speak English and way better, and we just know nothing in America. And dude,
so off America,
and she's like, and I'm like, oh, yeah, all this happened, and like, she's like, oh, we have all your luggage and stuff, and like, here's your new boarding pass. He's like, and like, have a great day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this is it. I'm like, this is it. I didn't see anyone.
Oh.
Any person you talk to does not smile.
Yeah.
Does not have the best like service. Like, thank you. Oh, please. Yes. Oh, this.
Does it feel
is
genuine?
this okay?
Does it feel genuine?
Yes.
It does.
That's the scariest part. I'm gonna be real. That's the scariest part.
Do you think it's real?
I think it is.
Wow.
I really do.
Just
Dude, one of the last days I was there. What was I doing? I was you know what? I was leaving the airport. And we had a problem with another problem.
Yeah.
Where because I got delayed, that messed up my like returning stuff too.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't have a flight to Tokyo.
Oh
I
shit.
was doing the same thing. And I went to the lady and I was talking and like I was like the way she smiled and was like, hey, like all this, I was like, what? I don't even know you, but it seems like you're like actually so glad. And I was like, I'm like, what is this? What is this feeling?
Dude, now let me tell you something. Because now you're telling me about Japan, how people are hospitality service in Japan. Lena's birthday came on May 1st, right? Happy birthday, Lena. I decided I'm going to go to one of her favorite restaurants, and she's tired. So we've been out all day, and she was very tired, and we're fighting. And she, we're fighting. And she laid down, she laid down to take a nap. So laid down to take a nap.
Yeah.
And so I was like, while she's asleep, I'll clean the place up. I'm going to order Raymond's Diner in Montclair.
Yeah.
We love it there.
Raymond's great.
It's her favorite, one of her favorite places, just to get some American cuisine, dude. You know?
The best.
Dude. Top notch.
The best.
So I order the food. It'll be ready 20 minutes, sir. Great. I drive over there, time it perfect, walk through the door. And again, I'm coming from a place of I'm on out of a 10. Your boy's at a 6.5 right now. I walk in and I ordered a bunch of stuff. Fucking calamari, 2 dinner orders, dessert, all that. And so there's a girl behind the counter and she's like this. And I'm like, hey, hi. What? She was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm here to pick up food. What do you got? And I'm like, well, I got the calamari. I got the 2 dinner things. I got the brown. Okay. She doesn't say anything, turns around on the register, prints out a receipt, throws it down, puts a pen down, stares at me, and she points at the counter. On the counter, there's 2 bags, right? So I'm like, okay, that's my food. So I give her a $5 tip for nothing. For being mean. For being short. I give her $5. Yeah. And I grab my 2 bags and I get in the car, drive the 20 minutes home, wake Lena up. Your food's here. Oh, okay, good. Goes, sits down, gets ready to eat. I'm opening the bags and there's stuff I didn't order in the bag. And I'm like, oh shit. Because there's stuff I did order in one bag, and in the other bag is like fried chicken and things I didn't order. I'm like, oh, wow, they gave this to us, I guess. And then I was like, oh, dude, I took the wrong bag. I took 2 bags.
No.
And I realized I read the receipt. It's another person's order. My mistake, right? That's on me. Whoa. So hold on. This is where my head's at. And I'm pissed. Now I'm at a 7.5.
Okay.
Because now I'm pissed because I'm like, she let me take these 2 fucking bags. But it's still my mistake.
Did she watch you do it?
She watched me do it.
Okay.
Didn't say a peep.
Right.
She did this with the lip.
Oh.
So I tell Lena, I go, fuck, Lena, I took this other bag. What should I do? And Lena goes, if you feel bad about it, you should call. Just tell them you took the 2 orders, just to let them know. I said, great, good idea. That's a good idea. Thinking they're going to be like, it's okay. Just don't worry about it. It's okay. Thanks for telling us. I call him back. Who answers the phone? It's the girl. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Raymond. Yeah. And I'm like, hey. So I was just in. I just grabbed my order 20 minutes ago. I was just in there. I got my order. I think I took another person's order. I thought my order was in 2 bags. It's in 1 bag. I took another order. It's my mistake. what? Okay. So, and I'm like, yeah. So I'm just telling you, like, I didn't mean to, but I have the other order. Well, and then I was like at an 8.5, and I'm like, what do you want? Do you want me to give you the food back? She's like, if you could do that, yeah. So now your boy's at a 9.5. And I just say, great. And I slam the phone and I grab the food. I'm like, Lena, gotta go drop it off, I guess. Bring the food back to Raymond's. After I fucking opened it, she wants it back. I go bring the food back to Raymond's. I walk in with the bag. I go right up to her and I put the food on the counter. And she's like this. Yeah. And I'm like, is this a joke? Am I on TV? Because I just called you. This is the order that I took on accident. I'm bringing it back to you now. This is it. This is the order. I just called you. Okay. Takes it. And that's it. And then another guy comes and he's like, what happened? And I'm like, you fucking, both of you right now? He's like, what? I'm like, this is the order I took on accident. Fucking, just take it. I gotta go eat my fucking dinner now. Didn't say thank you, nothing. I basically tipped them $5 to drive their food back and forth from my fucking house.
You did deliver.
But it was my mistake. So that's why, but I'm learning this, I think. I gotta have a hard edge a little bit. I think I gotta have a hard edge a little bit because the service was bad.
Yeah.
I didn't have to call.
Now, what does a hard edge mean?
It means be mean sometimes. It means not always try to take the high road on every single situation.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
I think, I don't know if it's...
They made the mistake.
What do you think is mean? Because I think...
Not calling, I think would have been like, I fucked them because I made the mistake of taking the food. I didn't call them to let them know they're missing an order.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't call.
See?
I'd be like,
It's not a big deal. I shouldn't have called.
Yeah.
So that's how service is in America. That's why I wanted to interject.
You should just say, like, you call them and be like, look, I took that order. You got to make it again. Sorry, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, I live too far.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Or you can come pick it up here. I'm not. Even then, I wouldn't
drive back. I'd be like, dude,
I drove back to Montclair, dude. I drove back to Montclair.
Yeah.
So that's how service is in America. While you're eating,
Yeah.
fucking
I'm sorry, dude.
great.
It was
People were
great.
smiling.
Honestly, it was amazing.
No, I'm glad.
Everything was amazing.
This is funny. I was thinking about it when I thought of you, and I was like, I can't wait to tell Mike.
I will be real. This is gonna be kind of like a weird thing, but so my brother lives kind of away from the city.
Okay.
And in his town, there's like a little population of like Indians.
Oh wow.
And some of them, so the convenience stores, it's usually Japanese workers usually, but like this one, he told me like it's a pretty shitty kind of convenience store. It's not that great. In terms for Japan, I'm like, all right, it can't be that bad, right?
Yeah.
I go there and honestly, the dude working that thing, he wasn't Japanese. And I was like, maybe there's like this standard maybe for just Japan in general, like that thing. But like, I guess other people that live there, like those cultures don't know it.
Okay.
So it was cool to see. It's not cool to see, but it's like interesting to see how like a worker from a different culture is working in this country. But like, I'm going to be real. Dude was pissing me off. Because he's kind of doing the same thing like that girl. Yeah. He's just being like I'm.
Is he speaking Japanese or is he speaking in English?
Japanese. Wow. So I'm like, there's like a line to check out, right? Yeah. And I'm the only one there. And I'm like, usually you wait and then they call you up. So I'm waiting and the dude looks at me and I'm like, all right. And I've never had anyone not call me in like less than like 0.5 seconds. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was like, oh, hey man, please come here. Like, I'll take you. You know, that's what they do. So and this guy sees me and he starts like singing like, oh, no. And then he turns around and starts washing his hands for at least 5 minutes. I'm like, no. I'm like, what is going on here? I said, excuse me. The guy's like, oh, and he's like washing his hands for a little longer, at least another minute. And then he finally comes. He's like, oh, and he starts saying, I'm like, what is going on, man?
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just strange. Even like the car, I was so used to like. I say the card, like how I have the card, like I'm going to pay with the card. And they're like, okay, great. And they turn on the card machine. Yeah. And I do the card thing. And they're like, oh, did you need a bag? And it's usually that like spiel. It's kind of like very like every time a convenience store, it's the same spiel.
Boom.
Yeah, all those points are hit. And when it's not hit, I'm like, I don't know.
Do you like the predictability of it?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Because you know what's coming.
I'm going to be real, dude. It's just such a well-oiled machine.
But I want to talk about this because you mentioned this to me before.
Yeah.
So it seems to me like I have never been, and what you've been telling me is like clean. It's beautiful to look at. There's sacredness to like family, and there's values that are really important. And you know, the culture is a lot about respect and working hard and like finding what your purpose is and just doing that, and that's beautiful. And then there's this underbelly of it that you mentioned a little bit.
Yes.
About like people reaching their breaking points, which they do in every culture.
I'm gonna be real. There was a couple suicides.
See, so
now,
why do you think that is?
I want to say 2 things I learned was my brother was telling me that a lot of when you hear about Japan culture is like it's usually everyone. There's like a common societal acceptance of like sacrificing a little bit of like your personal freedom or your personal like, how would you say it? Like, I don't even know that word. Like,
your time?
Not maybe time. Like, or trying to think of a specific word. Like your not well-being or like peace of mind. I don't know. Like just you being willing to like give a little bit. Like everyone has like accepted that societally.
So you're giving
more than to give up a little bit of that freedom to make society
better
work.
Got it.
Better.
Got it.
You know?
Got
and
it.
That's kind of an accepted thing.
Yeah,
you know?
and it doesn't sound like there's anything wrong with that.
No, I think it works pretty well.
Okay.
In terms of like, you know, health, in terms of maybe family. I don't know if it's that great. I mean, families is good though. Like
strong family.
A solid Japanese family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tradition, like job security, like giving jobs down to the family. It's usually like a family thing. You pass everything down.
Right.
Like it works pretty well. The quality control of things, dude. I think that's Japan's strongest thing. Quality control. Like making sure there's no bullshit.
Right.
There's no
you
hiccups.
Get what you paid
There's
for.
no hiccups.
Yeah.
There's no problems.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making it as smooth as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Efficient.
Yes. Like 100%.
Yeah.
Like the top of the line, everything.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
Everything being convenient.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
At the like around the corner, you got something that you need.
Yeah.
You need something? Walk down the street.
Right.
You know, and that works. But I think with that, you know, those kinds of borders kind of get crossed in terms of like freedoms. Maybe in terms of work, I think that's a pretty dark part of the culture is a lot of the time it is getting better, but a lot of the old, it's like kind of like a stereotype over there. Like the salaryman is like a depressed drunk, basically. Like he works all day, overtime, doesn't get paid, and like does that every day, and then just has a family at home, and like he barely spends time with them, and all he does is just drink after work. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then things get too much. They're asked of too much. They're not getting paid much.
They break.
And they break.
Shit, dude.
And that's kind of like been the thing for a long time. It is getting better, but that's kind of also like a problem with the culture is I think because they're so traditional, right? And things are in their way, you know, things don't really change. Like if there's like a nail poking out, because like hit back into the system.
Right away.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah. It's not meant for people to like stand out. It's meant to everyone kind of like homogenous.
Yeah.
To be one.
Yeah.
You know.
Whoa.
And that's for the like peace in society and for the, I guess the greater good is the idea.
Yeah.
But like can't be perfect, you know?
Yeah.
It's gonna be problems.
Yeah, every individual is different.
So if anyone stands out, then they're looked at as crazy. You know what I mean?
And then what happens to the crazy? You said
they're
back
kind of
place, or like
knocked back into place, or you're kind of just like seen as an outcast.
Discard.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There's a lot of stories of like, especially like homeless. I think maybe they counted 6,000 people homeless in Japan.
Wow.
Yeah. And a lot of them are in Osaka.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Osaka a big like party city, or is it like?
Yeah. It is seen as, honestly, it's seen as one of the more open-minded cities.
Of all the culture. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Way more open-minded.
Wow.
But yeah, there's parts of Osaka that are pretty. There's like I remember like there's like a specific park where there's like mostly the homeless people are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is there anything this trip that surprised you while you were there? Anything that happened
In terms of like culturally?
I mean anything. Anything. Like where was your
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, I was able to meet my brother's wife's family.
Right.
And that's the first time I really been like in a family setting kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the first we did like 2 dinners.
Mm-hmm.
The first dinner was like traditional kaiseki restaurant. Like you're literally like in this old style room. You take off your shoes, you go in, and it's 2 tables. You're facing each other.
I love it.
Like, and you're just getting.
You're on different sides of the.
Yeah.
Wow.
One family, other family. You're looking at each other.
And there's a gap in between?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
We're a little wild.
Is your brother and his wife on different sides of the table?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or wait, were we? Yeah, we were.
Yes. It's like 2 families.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we were. Yes. But we were really nervous for that, but it ended up being amazing.
It was great.
Dude, you would laugh so hard. My brother's wife's dad loves me.
Yeah, I believe it.
Loves
I
me.
believe it. Yeah.
I think just for the fact that I'm like big.
Yeah.
And I feel like he would love you. He literally went up to me and like grabbed my shoulders like, he's like, yeah. He's like, he's big. He's a big guy. And he kept asking me like questions. He's like, do you do like you should do like MMA or like what sports do you play? Like what did you do? And all this stuff. And dude, it really touched my heart. I never thought he'd do this, but the second time I met him, we had another dinner.
Yeah.
On the 57th floor of the biggest building in Osaka, and eating just the fanciest, just amazing food in the world.
Are you Drake?
And the view of the whole Osaka. It was fucking. I've never done anything like that. It was. I felt like I was Drake. Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
But dude, he got me. He basically the first dinner he got my parents like a forged like cooking knife.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Oh man.
From like a blacksmith, I guess.
Yeah.
And he saw my reaction to that because I'm the cook guy.
Yeah,
I'm the cook guy.
Yeah.
He didn't know that.
He didn't know.
But I'm the cook guy.
Yeah.
And because of my reaction, he got me one the next day.
Wow.
Made.
What?
And he put my name in it.
No, he did.
He put my name engraved.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What a guy, man.
Yeah. I was like, dang. It was insane. I was like, I don't know, speechless. I was like, that's insane.
Bro, what
really
a
liked
gift.
me.
That's beautiful. So he's a great guy.
Yeah. He was
Mom
really good.
too? Mom's great.
Oh my God. Just the nicest lady. How do
you greet?
Well,
what's respect?
When I first met them, I just said there's like certain, I guess the formal greeting I did, it's kind of like it's a nice to meet you for like the first time basically is what it means.
Nice to meet you for the first
Hajime mashite.
Okay.
And I added the little, my name is Michael. Like that one. Onaime wa.
Are you shaking hands?
I do a bow.
You bow.
And then he went for the shake.
And then after that,
he went for the hand. He understood.
I love it. What about mom?
Mama did the same thing.
Bow and handshake. Yeah. Beautiful.
I think I don't remember actually. But yeah, I probably just did bow and handshake.
Yeah. Right
yeah. It was kind of also they actually did like introduce each person too.
Oh.
Yeah, for the second dinner.
Okay.
I don't know if we did it for the first one. I think we all said it or something.
Yeah.
But for the second dinner, the dad like introduced everyone at the table.
Wow.
Yeah. He called me and I was like, I stood up and bowed to everyone.
Yeah, hell
like,
yeah.
What's up?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was cool seeing that family dynamic, I guess.
Yeah. It's
a
surprising.
lot of people
absorbing that.
Dude, it's crazy that I have like a bigger family now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. That's surprising.
Yeah. I've always had a small family. But like now it's like, dude, there's like 20 people there.
That's beautiful. Bro.
Yeah, it was cool.
What'd you find with your brother? Being with your brother.
Dude.
Again. Because you're talking about you're having these good conversations and everything. Like,
Yeah, man.
where are you at now? Coming back, how do you feel about how things went and what'd you learn?
Honestly, man, they went really good. I feel like there's something about like a brotherly like bond, like always having each other's back. I don't think all siblings have that. You know, a lot of siblings are they may be close, but like not like I think me and my brother have a special bond where like we were super super close. You know what I mean? We talk every day. We like if we're in the same place, we see each other every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just how it is. And I don't know, man. It just felt like it's a hard thing to describe. I think because it kind of feels like you never left. You know, but also like I remember like him for the first time seeing me. He's like, "Dude, I didn't know you're like this big." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I forgot,
Yeah.
like just what you look like and and I did too. You know, but like just I don't know. We were able to just be ourselves. I don't know what it is. It's like this different ourself when we're together.
Yeah.
Is what it feels like.
It's like a. You know what's interesting, bro?
Yeah.
Because I listened to your podcast and it was awesome.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But like you
Yeah,
being
yeah.
away, but being able to listen to you.
Yeah.
And you know, you're talking about me and our friendship and all that, and then you were talking about how do you like a big theme of that you kept going back to was like, do you ever really know anybody? And I think that's something like you're questioning at the time, like maybe you know for whatever reason, but like where are you at with that now? Do you ever really know anybody? Your brother, me, your parents. Do you ever know the real like person you think, or is it?
I think you know people by like day, almost.
Yeah.
You know.
And you kind of hit on that.
But then if like the more you see people, the more of a way you know them. You know.
Right.
It's more like a range. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like kind of you have this like idea as it gets bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have a pretty good idea of it.
Yeah.
But it's also, I think there's still you know a chance that you could change tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's kind of scary.
It scares you.
Yeah, a little bit.
People could change.
Yeah.
It's not like Japan where shit's like, you know, you're getting this, and this. And like someone's gonna be like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Bow.
Yeah.
And that's interesting. But you're right, man. Like people can change. Like not necessarily for the worse, just change.
Yeah.
But I thought that was really interesting, bro. It had me thinking a lot. Like because I feel a lot of trust and love in our friendship and me and my wife's relationship and in my buddy, you know, with Adam's relationship. Like I feel so much trust and like understanding, and I feel like I know you.
Yeah.
But in certain situations, maybe something will happen where it's like, oh, I didn't expect that, or something you just slowly are doing things a little bit differently than you used to do them, which is normal. It's just called growth.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. Like people are these, you know, ever-changing organisms that, you know, for a time you're like, oh, I know everything about you. And it's like, that's not really true.
Yeah.
Like you're going to keep growing and doing new things and learning new things. And like, I'll change too. And
yeah,
I guess love is like accepting the change in people you care about. And then, you know, whether you agree or not, it's kind of like, that's okay. You don't have to agree on everything. You don't have to do everything the same way, but it just made me think of human relationships, my relationships, and like stability. And like, do you ever really? It just kept ringing in my head. Like, do you ever really know someone fully? And it's like, well, you're gonna, I guess, every day learn a new thing about them. Yeah.
And there's probably so many things. I think a lot of the negative things people like hide. You know what I mean? They don't want to tell people, right?
Yeah.
So, but I think like those things probably make a good amount of like who you are, your flaws, like, and that's a whole side that like you have no clue about, and that's what love is. Yeah, once people start, eventually you're gonna start learning about it because it's gonna come out, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, dude.
We're not perfect, so then you learn a little bit more, and
man.
I think that's what love is. You start accepting those parts. Yeah.
So so Japan. I don't want to stray too far away. Are we?
We're chilling, dude.
Okay, we got a good time.
We can talk.
We're
All I'm gonna say is, dude,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
food.
I mean,
Sorry,
okay.
dude.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Your boy.
Food's
Let me
great.
just tell you this one thing.
Go ahead.
I waited
Go ahead.
in line
Uh-huh.
for an hour, and I never would have done that.
For
But
what? For what?
ramen.
No. Oh, this is the ramen you were telling me
Dude.
about. The tomato ramen.
No,
This is a different ramen.
different.
What is this?
We're in Kyoto.
What is this?
We're in Kyoto. Sorry. We're in Kyoto.
Stop saying sorry, you know?
Stop
saying sorry.
They're just famous for ramen. And it's just...
Are they? Kyoto?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we were originally going to go somewhere else. But we were looking around on the map. And me and my brother both found this one place. And he's like, oh, we should go here.
Yeah.
Like, check it out.
Yeah.
And we didn't know it was like this whole Michelin star deal.
Oh, dude.
We didn't know.
You just went?
And like it opens at 5:30. Throat burp. Thinking about ramen. That was nasty. I'm sorry. Your boy's sick, all right? What can I do?
Oh, God.
I'm jet lagged out and I'm sick.
You're sick, bro. It's okay.
So we go to the place and we're like, you know what? Let's see if there's a line. There's a line. Oh, there's a line. And I see it getting bigger, but I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe let's take this chance and just wait. You know, my dad's pissed off. He wants to eat now.
Dad's waiting too?
Dad's waiting. I mean, he didn't want to wait in line. So we're like, just, you know what? Guys, we're going to wait in line.
Go.
You just go do something. Go shop.
Yeah.
Go do. You're in Kyoto.
Yeah.
You got everything you need. You got old stuff. You got souvenirs. You got whatever you need. Go walk. We're going to wait. So we're waiting there until, we're going to wait till 5:30. We got there at like 4:50. So we're like, all right, we got 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. And I start like, they panned out like a menu. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. And it's like, it says like limited. Like everything's limited. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait a second. What?
Like, what's going on here?
Wait, limited.
Wagyu. Ramen. Limited. Now, when I see limited menu, I say, oh, it's going to be amazing. Sorry.
Yeah, but what are you spending?
Now look. Oh, you want to ask what we're spending?
Yeah, on a Wagyu ramen?
Probably $13. Oh, the best ramen you'll ever have? Not even this place, like other places? You're spending $8.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's just cheaper. Oh, you're going to spend $20 on ramen here? And it sucks. That's what you're doing here in America. I'm sorry. But we're waiting in this line and we're getting close to the front. I started looking it up. We're looking at them. We're like, oh, we're putting the pieces together. We're like, oh, this is like for real.
This is real deal.
Like legit. And then I see a guy come out and he's like, people come up online. They're like, oh, no more. Like we're closed.
No.
They sold out in like 2 minutes. Sold out for the day.
What?
For the day. They start giving people like that are left in line like numbers to like, oh, like come back in like 2 hours.
So did you do that?
No.
You just
I was
left
online.
Them? Oh,
I was early enough.
So
I was online, but other people had to come back.
Whoa. So they sold out that fast.
And I get in there and I'm like, oh. And like someone tried to take a picture. They're like, no pictures.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, this is like the real deal.
Oh.
Turns out to be a Michelin star place.
Oh my God.
And just the best soup in the world.
What's your experience?
It's the best thing in the world, dude.
What are you doing?
You know what's crazy?
You're eating it and thinking what?
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Let me break it down.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's just a simple broth. It's clear.
What?
Not even the
murky.
pork. Not even
thick.
not even fatty.
What?
Dude, it's clear dashi broth, which is the simplest basically broth in the world. It's like fish flakes and like kelp. Dude, when I tell you this was the best, I could drink maybe a gallon.
No way.
Just straight. I could probably have a vat, just like drink it all day. And it was the most flavorful thing in the fucking world.
What the fuck, man?
It was the best thing. The noodles, just the craziest thing. They even had like a little side dish of like, it's the rind of a yuzu lemon.
What?
It's the rind. So you get a spoon, you put some broth in, you dip the rind in.
Yeah.
Taste it. It's fucking yuzu broth with the soup, and it tastes. It's honestly like insane. It doesn't make sense
Is
how
your
good
head
it is.
exploding while you're
100%.
Dude, what?
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I have to savor every bite.
Yeah.
It's the craziest experience ever.
Oh, man.
Like good food like that, and it's so simple.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense.
Good food.
And dude, the egg. The egg. Say, you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The
It's
egg.
just an egg.
It's just an egg, dude. It's the egg of life.
Oh, wait, what's going on?
It's like red. The yolk.
What the fuck?
It's and I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like an egg,
What does it taste
dude.
like?
It tastes like just like a savory, creamy. Just I've never had anything in my life like that. It was the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Damn, dude.
It really was.
Best food ever.
That's probably my favorite food of all time.
right there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I've been to some stuff.
Damn,
Been to some
dude.
things. I spent a lot of money sometimes.
Wow.
But I'm gonna be real. That shit was so good. I'm gonna savor it forever.
You would have stayed 2 hours.
And I know when I go back, I'm going back there.
Dude.
100%.
What was it called?
I have no clue. I saved it on my map though.
There it is. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen.
And I also had a little side, a Wagyu rice bowl.
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
It's just the best thing in the world. It melts in your mouth.
I'm so jealous of that, bro.
Yeah,
That's what I was
dude,
saying.
I'm telling
I
you,
just want to
bro.
go to town.
I mean, my parents are lucky that we
oh, they
know.
must have been going nuts.
Dude, whenever I just like watching them when they eat
When they
anything,
eat?
they're like, what the fuck? Like freaking out.
No, okay. So you're enjoying the food, you're enjoying your time.
All right,
out
food.
there.
Enough of food.
So
the
all
food's
that-
amazing.
The food's great.
It's
I'm sure it
fucking
was
amazing.
great. And now the girl. I mean, I don't know. You know, like I don't know.
Your boy, I have some interesting things.
Okay.
Your boy was swiping on the dating apps.
As far as you want to talk about it.
Your boy was swiping on the apps.
Okay.
Right.
Oh my god, you must have been like an NBA player out there. You must have been like.
I'm gonna be real. I had no time to even do anything. Honestly, I have zero time. But literally every day was like planned from morning to night. You know what I mean? So it's like, what am I gonna? I'm not gonna go and be like, go.
You're not dating
guys.
while you're out
Guys, I gotta go.
I gotta date. Yeah. Right. Right.
I'd honestly rather stay with my brother's place and just chill. You know what I mean?
Right.
What was I even saying?
Let's
dude?
move on.
Oh, I'm on the
dude.
dating apps. No, I'm on the dating apps. Now it's weird as hell
Why?
because I think dating apps are kind of looked down on over there.
Really?
And every single person on there, they don't even show their face.
I love
They
it.
show like a filter or
Already,
like
I
a
love
sticker
it.
on their face.
Already, I love
and just their body.
Oh.
But like not even just clothes.
I wasn't
clothed.
What?
Yeah, it's just weird. It makes no sense. Yeah.
I was thinking totally different.
No.
Okay.
No. It's the opposite.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, what are you gonna do?
So you don't know what you're in for.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
That's scary. So how does that work?
I don't know. I matched a couple times, but it's like you just kind of
what are you
like
gonna do? You can't.
yeah.
You're not going on a blind date.
I would. I would do it. I'm in Japan. One night. What's that gonna do?
Did you do?
I didn't do it, but I would.
it's just, shh. Are you trying to say that you? Let's hypothetically say you matched a few times. Would you hypothetically maybe see what's up while you're on a 2.5 week vacation in Japan? Hypothetically.
What are you talking about?
Try not.
Like,
Never mind.
Match
We're moving on.
on a dating app with someone?
No. We're moving on.
No, say no. Let me understand.
I'm just trying to see what you did. That's what I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to see what happened.
I did nothing.
Okay.
I did nothing.
That's all I wanted to hear.
But there's always the next time.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say
See what you did, dude.
because
You see what you did?
I'm gonna tell you one of my experiences now while you were gone, bro.
Yeah, what happened?
I'm holding down the fort.
Thank you for holding down my fort,
Bro, I
dude.
got your back, man.
They took care of my house, dude.
I got your back. One of the first days I'm here, your hall basement's flooded. 3 inches,
Hey.
4 inches of water. Had no idea what to do. I had to scramble, found a shop vac, and just started sucking it out. And as I'm down there, dude, I brought Teddy with me.
Really?
So Teddy's with me. He's in the backyard, right? And he's standing on the step to the backyard, looking into the basement.
Uh-huh.
And I'm yelling at him, stay out of the water. And I'm in the water. I'm barefoot in the water. I'm shot back in the fucking thing for an hour.
I can't believe you did that.
Dude. And I'm sweating. I'm like, fuck, this thing sucks, dude. I was down there sweating my ass off because it's not a big shot back. It's like a smaller shot back. So you're whatever. So it's taking 40 to 50 times. I'm fucking and out of nowhere, bro, on the 50th times getting the water, it's just starting to get a little dry. I look down, and in my face is a little white dog, and it's older. It looks like Teddy, but older. And bro, with its teeth all kind of fucked, and it's looking at me in the eyes and it's got a little gray eye and and it's looking at me like, Dad, and I'm like, I'm having this fucking experience where I'm like, bro, for a good 5 seconds, I'm like, what the fuck happened? What did Teddy do? I was like, what did I do? I turned my back. I've been doing this for how long? I was bugging out. I was
50 years.
It was like an M. Night Shyamalan movie, dude. I was like, we all aged faster in that basement. And I'm looking at it, and all of a sudden I hear splash, splash, splash. Hey! And I'm like, oh! I was fucking scared. And it was your neighbor.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, oh, just splashing around down there. And I'm having a fucking panic attack. I look back, Teddy's in the doorway like this. Just starting to fucking bark at him. I'm like, bro, this is a fucking weird experience. But all that to say,
was he okay with you just being
stunned.
there?
He was like, oh, what's going on? And I was like, oh, Mike's buddy just cleaning up your basement, trying to get it dry again. And he's like, he was shocked, but he was friendly. Mm. But I remember thinking, life is crazy. In that moment, dude, I was just like, this life is fucking wild, dude. It's so wild, bro. I've been noticing weird shit like that more and more, dude. Being off of the phone more.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So much weird shit happens in my day. And I'm like, this life is fucking weird. But that dog just in my face, I really believe for about...
You were in a time machine.
4 seconds. I was like, Teddy just fucking aged 7 years. Right? In this basement. Because he disappeared. And in my face was this fucking... Almost in my mind, it looked like Teddy, but just old as fuck. Dude, so that's how that's one of my fun stories.
That's insane.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude. So that's been my life, bro. Just working.
How's the no phone?
Bailing water. I love it. I love being off it.
It's good.
Yeah, I love it.
It honestly felt really nice not in Japan doing it.
Yeah, you were off it for the good.
I want to stay off.
Yeah. I just feel so much healthier, dude.
No more.
Doesn't it feel healthy? You're doing your life. You're not worried about anyone else's. Yeah. You know what I realized? I got to so next week I invited our my brother-in-law Viggy to come on. You met Big Vig.
Yeah.
He's a philosopher. He's
the
dude. Because we were chatting, and I'm throat burping. I'm gonna throw up. Did you put in that tea? We're chatting about. He's like, oh, I'm just concerned. I saw you get off this, and I was like, oh, is he okay? So I just want to talk to you. You drove to my house. He's chatting with me, and after an hour and a half of talking about what we're both doing in our life and why and this and that, I got to the bottom of what when you think you do something for a reason, and it's partially that, but then there's a deeper thing. He found and I found together through this conversation, him challenging me I started it with I wanted to be off it because I just noticed I was on it all the time. True. I wanted to be off it because I want to start absorbing what's around me more and what's in my life more. What's here. I want to be here. True. And then he was like, yeah, but so tell me more about the social media stuff and this and that. I'm like, well, sometimes I feel like it's not, I'm not having genuine connection. I'm just kind of observing other people's lives and, I don't always agree with what I'm seeing, or I feel like it's not genuine. I feel like I'm not being genuine on it enough. And I feel like, whatever. And by the end of the conversation, he's like, yeah, maybe I challenge you to in this break, find empathy for people that you don't agree with what they're doing. Because I seem to always have an opinion. Recently I've been having these opinions, I know better. Like in at work even. Like people come in, I'm like, oh, I know. You're this, that, and this. We already talked about this. And I didn't realize I was doing it, I guess. But I'm acting superior in my mind. I'm not humbling myself. I'm not being compassionate and empathetic. It's fading. And I think that that's part of it. I'm observing too much shit. I'm observing other people's lives all day. And I think part of that was like, I don't know, it's making me shallow. So I just something I've observed and I'm trying to clock and work on while I'm off. And I notice it already starting to happen. Yeah. Because I'm present. I don't have everyone else's life at my disposal anymore. So I just see who's around me now. And they're more significant now. And I'm just going to start there. Just try to not judge. Yeah. You know? Not be a dickhead.
Dude, that's all I want in life. Just no one to be. Honestly, getting back here, I'm just like, just driving. I was like, these people are insane. Like, people are crazy. They literally just want, like,
they do.
I don't know. They just, people like swerving around people on like a normal place. I'm like,
dude, like compassion. Yeah, that's hard to find. Compassion. It's hard to cultivate that compassion. But maybe it helps being off the phone. All that to say, I'm fucking happy you're back home. I missed you a lot.
I missed you too, man. I did.
I missed you a lot.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I think I noticed you being gone. I was like, damn, Mike's my dog, dude. It's weird not having life for Mike. But,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, being in your space too without you was like.
Yeah, that must have been weird as hell. I was
like, just kind of looking around all the time, like, damn it, shit. Oh, boy,
that's so funny.
Yeah.
A cool thing that happened actually.
Oh, tell me.
Not even in Japan was in my hometown in Ringwood. EP224 shooting the what are they called? Whatever new film. It's like a horror thing. In the shopping plaza that I used to always go to.
Whoa.
It's just like the stop and shop and like a normal shopping plaza.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like kind of weird, you know?
Weird spot
Strange.
To choose. Jersey.
I actually went there today.
Did you?
To that plaza, yeah.
Did you go?
I went to the plaza, yeah. I had to go bring my mom somewhere.
Oh, word.
To, like, the bank over there.
Yeah. And you saw him filming?
I didn't see him film. They did it like while I was away.
Yeah.
But it's just weird to be like, this place, huh?
Where I grew up.
Like they would do it here.
Yeah, strange.
So why can't you do it anywhere?
Okay, before we end this, what is? Because you mentioned this. How do you feel moving forward now after the trip? What's going on in life? How do you feel? Where's your mindset?
You know what, man? I think a lot of those talks with my my brother was about stuff in the future. You know, I think we both kind of put on the table what we want out of life. You know, what we want to achieve, what we want to be able to, you know, do, make possible. Like I want to be able to see him more often. You know, I want to be able to keep like family close somehow.
Yeah.
I want to be able to somehow work together if possible.
Wow.
Honestly, after this trip, I really want to figure out a way that I can have a business connection to maybe something in Japan. Wow. To be able to go there as like an excuse almost.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I want to just get more of my shit together. Keep doing it. Keep working hard. I want to, you know, I don't know. I want to just, it feels like this next chapter of like being an adult in a way. And I think I've been blessed with being able to know people that kind of been through it already. Yeah. And I'm able to learn from everyone's, you know, different experiences. And now I can like, you know, really pick what I want to do and try to, I don't know, figure that out. Like what is going to make me happy and what's going to help me want to like help me achieve what I want to do, you know? And I'm ready to just start, I don't know, something. I'm ready to start something.
You want to attack something?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, that's exciting as fuck.
Yeah.
What sorts of thing that happens? Like you jump in both feet and you don't. Hey,
another thing, dude. I'm done with just like. I'm just done with like tiptoeing around shit anymore.
Fearfully living.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't want to do that anymore, man.
Fuck yeah.
Even with people. Like,
yes.
If you don't want to do it, then no. I'm going to ask you, be like, just say yes or no.
Yeah.
I realized if you just give me yes or no.
Yeah.
Just say yes or no.
Yeah.
And then I can just move on.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm done.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the plan.
I'm excited to see Mikey 2.0. Super Saiyan.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready, dude.
Fuck yeah.
You got
Welcome
anything
back.
else, dude?
Man, no. I read a fish book and I cried, and that's what I.
You finished it?
Dude, I finished it today.
Let's go,
Everybody finished
dude.
it today.
Dude,
Yeah.
I finished Normal People.
Ooh.
Bro,
Ooh.
the end of that shit.
Yeah. That open-ended fuck.
Dude.
Ooh. Would that leave you?
Reading it honestly made it like so much more like, oh, so like,
What are your thoughts on love after that?
dude, you know what? It kind of gives me like a feeling of just like, it's that same thing we always like question is like that being friends with like someone, you know, like does attraction, you know, leave or this kind of thing, like something you want so bad, can it actually work out? Or, you know, maybe things in the past, you know what I mean, that didn't go well or something is like, I don't know, it makes me think about, are there like right people for each other? Or do we have to like make it right? You know?
Good question.
Yeah. Who knows?
That's one to journal and find out
Yeah.
as you age.
Yeah. Dude, another thing, just before we end,
Yeah. I have one more thing to go on.
watching movies on the plane,
Oh, how beautiful is that?
it's the best. And they had so many good movies.
Of course.
I watched After Sun.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. They had After Sun. They had Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, oh.
They had 500 Days of Summer.
Oh.
Which I'm going to be real.
That's one of your favorites.
That one is so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Emily, they had.
I want to watch that still.
What else did I watch? I watched one that surprised me. It's the Marcel. The shell.
The shell.
The shell with shoes or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. And I had pretty shitty like headphones.
Yeah.
But like very different and kind of powerful.
Yeah.
Little message about life. It's cool.
Mm.
I don't know. Everything's just so good. There's so many good movies.
Yeah, there's beautiful stuff
You know?
out there. Yeah, man.
And watching it like on a plane, I'm just like, man, what is life?
Fuck yeah.
Just like
Isn't that life's crazy?
20,000 feet in the air, just like, yeah, I guess this is it.
Yeah, I guess this is it.
Yeah,
This is where I find myself. Life is wild, man.
it is.
But
What else you got?
off that book, that fish book, I learned about the coelacanth. It's like this prehistoric fish that's alive somehow today. It exists like,
Yeah.
with dinosaurs and still. It's in like deep in the ocean. It hid basically, and people started changing the way they fished and the Comoros and I found it. Anyway, I learned a lot about this fish, but I learned more about people. What I walked away with is how beautiful it is that as people we fall in love with things, even a fish, and like you can devote your whole life to researching a fish, to finding out more about a fish, to preserving a fish, to learning as much as you can about it, to passing down knowledge so that future generations can learn about it, writing books about it. Like, I don't know, as human beings, it was so cool. That's what I walk away with. Like, we have the capacity to like fall in love with anything this life has. There's so much in this life that you can fall in love with. And I just thought that was fucking cool. Like, people fall in love with something I could care less about.
Yeah.
And they're in love to the point like their dying breath is about this
Wow.
prehistoric fish. People are cool, man.
I love it.
I'm trying to fall in love with people more
Let's try to fall in love.
in a healthy way.
You are your podcast. I forgot what episode.
Episode 223?
224.
224. Guys, welcome back. Oh my God. I don't know what that was.
Anytime Actors Lab, the realest partner of the You Are Your Podcast. They got online consultations. Get on the website or take a
224.
class in person at Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas area.
Take it.
AnytimeActorsLab.com.
Yep.
Shout out to the patrons. Patreon.com/You Are Your Podcast is the best way to support us. If you want to throw us a bone, you like what we do, we're going to put it back into the business. We bought some lights with it. That's what we do, grassroots, baby. And we're Twitching, twitch.tv/You Are Your Podcast. We're live. We're playing games. We're reacting. We're talking. We're talking to you.
Next week.
Through the chat.
Yep.
Next week, we're going to be on Monday, Tuesdays. Make sure you go and follow us to get a notification when we go live at twitch.tv/You Are Your Podcast. My name is Michael, and I'm signing out.
It was Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself, and please be kind to one another.